Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype? It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game.
All righty. Welcome to Big Game Sports Buzz. I don't know what happened to the buff nerd. He is here. I don't know what the hell he playing peekaboo right now. But anyway, it's Big Game Sports Buzz. I'm your boy, Big Game James. Alongside of me is the one and only buff nerd, J-Stogs. Jay, what's happening, man?
What up? Let's go. I don't know what happened either. Someone is hacking something. That's what most people would say. I've been hacked. I haven't been hacked. I don't know. Just too many devices. So glad to be here and glad to be seen. So yeah. But we got a lot of stuff going on. Let me make sure that I do my thing, what I'm supposed to do. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this podcast. Love to have y'all here. We're so glad you're here. Make sure that you comment. We got a lot of stuff that we got to talk about with NBA playoffs. The draft is coming up.
Ooh.
Oh man. And then it's just NHL, which people watch NHL. I watch NHL, but it's just a lot going on. MLB has started, and Snoop Dogg is in town. So yeah, let's do that. But word. But yeah, again, make sure that you like, subscribe, share, ring that bell when you know when we're coming on. Also, you can catch us on your favorite podcast, right? Well, podcast platform. So whether it's Spotify, Amazon, Apple Plus, we're there. So
Apple
check
Podcast,
us out
not
there.
Apple Plus is TV, dog.
I said Apple Plus.
Yeah, you did. It's okay though, man. It's been a long day.
We'll get there. You know what? I'm foreseeing in the future where we're going to be. We're going to have something on Apple Plus. I don't know why, but
All right.
I don't know what. I'm going to speak it into existence, my brother.
All right.
But also Apple Podcasts for now. You can catch us there. So yeah. I'm excited. Of course, today, make sure that you start getting ready for our top 5 list, which is top 5 hype men of all time. This should be fun. Yeah.
It's gonna be red, boy. I got one. I got
one. I got one on here that's gonna be like,
You know, since we teased it last week, Jay, I really had to go dig deep to find something I think that you won't have, dog. I think I did that.
I don't know.
I'm ready to blow it out the water, baby.
I see that you definitely are into your buttons, so that's great.
Ready to blow it out the water, baby.
Man, well, let's go ahead and let's get to it. You know how we do. We started off with 4 downs. And again, make sure that you comment because we always love to read your comments and talk back with you. Of course, again, this is, Big Game Sports Buzz where the fan and the pro athlete get together and talk about all things sports because I didn't get to do that. So here we go. First down, hottest topics in sports. It is what it is. First down, Jalen Hurts gets the bag. 255, 179 guaranteed over 5 years, which now makes him the highest paid football player ever. Now you may say, well, wait a minute. What about Patty Mahomes? Patty is at 50. Jalen's at 51. This officially makes him the highest paid. So that's how the math works out. Okay. The math is mathing. Right. Cha-ching. Now, a year ago and some change, people in Philly were ready to get rid of this dude. They were like, why is he still here? We need to draft. We need to go in the draft and
No, Jay,
get us a
even
QB.
before that, they didn't want him
Oh
drafted.
yeah.
It wasn't the
Oh
fact
yeah.
they
No.
wanted him gone. They didn't ever want him drafted. Why
Drafted.
are we
Yes.
wasting a second-round draft pick on a quarterback? And we have a quarterback. That's what
Right.
Philly
And
fans
Carson
do.
Wentz.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? And I can't even blame Philly fans. It's fans in general. Okay. And Dallas fans are we do this as well. All fans do this. We see something shiny or we think we have something good. And you have to, and I think you can definitely attest to this. You have to draft for the future. You have to make sure that, hey, you never know what happens. This is a very violent sport, right?
Yep.
And anything can happen.
At
And
any time.
so at any time, and we saw that with Philly. We saw that with Philly. You had Nick Foles that came in and was the Super Bowl MVP, right? He's a backup QB.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was. Wentz came back, couldn't make it through. Jalen Hurts came in, stepped up, showed out. They said, you know what? We're right with Hurts, but we're definitely keeping an eye on him. We're not going to extend him. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to wait. It took him to the Super Bowl. And now it's like, okay, yeah, we got to give him the bag. So, yeah, I'm with that. But how do you feel about this? Do you think this is the right move for them? Maybe, it was too much. What you think?
I mean, the man was a play away from winning a Super Bowl for this team.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to say it's premature to make this deal happen now, but unlike putting yourself in a position that the Baltimore Ravens are in, secure your quarterback now. Secure your quarterback now. Now you see what you have. And then you can go out later and add the other pieces around it, which you have draft picks. You had a good draft class last year. You did good in free agency last year. You let big play Chris Slay go just to re-sign him for a fraction of the money that he was supposed to be owed. So you still have a good player in the secondary for a fraction of the price. I think the Eagles are trying to do things the right way. That's going to help their team get better in the long run. So once you have the quarterback you believe in, it doesn't matter what the fans or anybody else thinks. The hell with them. You did what you had to do to get the person that you want to be, for your team to be who it is. And I think the Eagles did the right thing.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think you have to secure this type of talent. I think Lamar Jackson is a good testament to it. I think he's a different type of player. What's getting me is that I'm hearing people talk about him as they're saying he's reached his peak. And I just don't see that. I just don't see that. Yo, my guy Ricky T, I know that's who it is. Yo, coming in. Appreciate you, bro. Huge Eagles fan. Know this. Love the signing of Hurts. He deserved it, and it's a great deal for him, for the organization. I actually can't agree more with that statement. Yes, even as a Cowboys fan, because I'm a fan of football. But yeah, this is great for both of them. This is great. And I don't think he's reached his peak as people are trying to say out here, that this is the best you're going to get of him, this year, and that there's going to be a almost like significant drop off, but there's a drop off. There's going to be a drop off. That's
It's
what
getting better. He's only 3 years in. It's like, come on, man, give me a break.
Yeah, something like that. 3-4 years in. So I mean, it's a great signing. I hate it for us in the division, but for the league, it's good for the league too. It's great for the league. Listen, the old guys are gone. They're leaving. It's time for new blood to come into the league and show them what's up. And I think that's it. Second down.
Do you think anybody, I know we got to move on. Do you think anybody argues that move, though? You think there's naysayers?
There's always going to be haters. But it's like Jay-Z said, got to shake the haters off.
R. Kelly said it even better than that. Haters are going to hate, and ballers going to ball.
Oh,
Okay, that will be
so
the last
yeah.
R. Kelly quote ever on Big Game Sports Buzz, but it is what it is. Go ahead and second
Well,
down, Jay.
that's a lie. That's a lie, and I know that for a fact. Yeah. Speaking on that piece, Matt Stafford says he's 100% willing with this Ram. What is it? He says he 100% will make these Rams better.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Will this make the Rams better? Him being
Says
100%.
Matt says 100% will make the Rams better. I think I said it better the other way because it won't. It doesn't matter if he's 100, 150. He's still Matt Stafford.
Damn.
He's still Matt Stafford. I know what you're gonna say, but he won a Super Bowl. He didn't win it.
No.
He didn't win it.
Jay, can I tell you something? The only reason I even mention Matthew Stafford, whenever I see him in the news or something go across the ticker, I know your blood starts to boil when you hear anything about this guy. So I throw the question out there to you. Matthew Stafford said that he had the surgery, he's rested, he's healed, he's finally back to 100%. Does this make the Rams better than they were a year ago and putting them back at that Super Bowl form?
So here's the problem, though. Who's their running back? Who's their running back?
I don't know. Running back
Exactly.
by committee?
Exactly. Okay. I think what you saw was they don't really know how to get results from their offense. They're deep. When you score 20 points in a Super Bowl, and that's how you win, that's a problem.
They scored more than 20 points when they beat.
What did they score? Like 21, 22?
When they beat the Bengals?
Yeah.
It was more than
close.
20 points. Yeah, it was close, but it was more than 20 points. Somebody look that up and put in the chat.
I don't remember because you know why? It was probably one of the low, and I think it was like the lowest rated Super Bowl because no one cared. No one cared.
I think A. Reed would argue with you on that, dog. That no one cared.
And this is why it was the lowest rated because it was Cincinnati. First of all, was in there, and then you had Matt Stafford. No one cares.
Man.
No one cared. It's true. So, okay, the question is again, Matt Stafford says he's 100%. Will this make the Rams better? No. He's still Matt Stafford at the end of the day. He was 100% in Detroit. How'd that go?
He had no weapon. Okay, I stand corrected, J-Stogs.
So, yeah.
23-20 was the final score.
Okay. That's what I mean. I did.
Hey, man, I said, don't say you're a buff nerd and you do. Your ass got lucky because your buff nerdyism has been wrong before. I don't know why. I thought it was like 30. I thought it was like 31.
I don't know why you thought that.
Maybe because I was still watching 50 Cent Upside Down at the halftime show.
Is this where I get to say, I told you so? Yeah, it is. I told you so. I told you that. I scored 20 points.
Hey, man, don't be that dude. Don't be that guy today.
I told you this take out a day. 20 points in the Super Bowl, and you're supposed to be a high this, that, and the other, whatever, but you're not.
Odell, come
you're
on,
not.
Odell Beckham got hurt.
Odell got hurt.
Cooper Kupp. Anyway, the moral of the story is I had to put this up because I know you hate Matthew Stafford. And the bottom line is, does anyone in the NFL think that the Rams will be relevant?
No. What was that? 3-15? I mean 3-14? Something like that.
Oh no, and they shipped Jalen Ramsey off. They lost a lot of pieces. I mean,
Ramsey's gone. Beckham is gone. Well, he's been gone. Who else did you have?
Von Miller. They shipped him off right after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Von Miller's gone. I mean, it's a shell of a team. It's the shell of that team. Nah. Let's go to third down. University of Colorado sells out of season tickets. Coach Prime living up to the hype? Question mark. Yeah.
Can Coach Prime live up to the hype of what is going on at Colorado right now?
Look, No, I said it the way I wanted to say it because that's how I wanted to say it. That's the way it should have been said. Living up to the hype? Yeah. It ain't. Look, Coach Prime comes with hype. And if you don't know that, then you're a hater. You're a hater. That's what you are. Granddad, it's good to see you. Moderating the Panthers Nation podcast. Man, 20K subs. Hey. Good job on that. Definitely want to celebrate that for you, Grandizer, and Panther Podcast Nation or Nation Podcast, Panthers Nation Podcast. Way to hit that 20K
Man,
subs.
is your
Big.
cataract acting up today? You reading shit
Which one?
backwards?
Leave me alone. You don't even know the score of a Super Bowl from 2 years ago. My man Wallace, what up?
See what I deal with, Grandizer, when I come on here with this little dude, this little buff nerd dude.
Hey, look, man, I'm getting quicker. I'm getting out that reach. That's the whole key. Get out that reach.
All I need to get is one pinky on you, dog. It don't take a whole lot.
I know. It don't take a lot.
But Jay, I mean, nah, really. Let's think about this. Like, Deion Sanders has come in and set a brand new precedent. He has laid down a foundation and a standard of what's going on, and I don't know why in the world J-Stogs keep getting kicked off the screen. But here it is going into the spring game. It's going to be one of the biggest televised spring games in college football, supposedly this year. ESPN is carrying it. Deion Sanders is opening up a lot of expectations in Boulder, Colorado. Is it well deserved? I mean, excuse me. Is it something that's going to take off, or is Deion going to be? Is the expectations going to become too big? I guess is what I'm saying for Deion Sanders. Which for him, no. But I feel like it's going to be put pressure on Deion to do something faster than it may actually happen. I think the success is going to come because he's getting the right kind of people in there. He's laying down a great foundation. He's establishing a culture already. And by them selling out already season tickets, and that man, it's been down in Colorado for a while. To see them at this level, man, it is amazing. And Jay, your technical issues, Buff Nerd, you got to figure it out over there now? Okay. Tell everybody to turn off their Wi-Fi. Tell everybody to turn them damn devices off.
Yeah, no, I pause them. I just paused them. We're good. Yeah, so and I locked the door, so they can knock. Not listening. But no. Look, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders is hype. We have to understand that. Since Florida State, since he's coming to the league as a rookie, he is hype. So that's not even a question. He is doing exactly what he is supposed to be doing. He's putting butts in the seats. He's going to have that program on the map. People are going to come see what he does. There are people that want him to succeed, and there are even more people that want him to fail.
Always.
So that part of it, the thing is can he produce? Can he make a product? Here's what's great about Deion that people don't really, again, recognize is that this dude has been coaching for a minute. This ain't just a foray. This is his first foray. And I'm not talking about Jackson State. Excuse me. He's coached the All-American high school game for 10 years, okay, straight. He has been involved with the NFL pros and All-Star game and All-Star weekend for many, many years. He has been around the game and has been in the game, especially when it comes to young talent. So this is right in his wheelhouse. So, this is perfect for him. Colorado, and when we talk about Colorado, the expectations are low. Let's be real about this, okay? And it's not, I guess it's a knock on the old coach, but it's the fact that, look, this is a good program for him to come into D1. Well, FBS, right? For this size for him. Him going to Florida State, it would have been tainted.
Why do you say that? Because think about it, the ACC's falling off to where Florida State and Clemson want to lead because the level of competition is bad right now. I don't know what the hell happened right there. I didn't touch anything. I promise you. Let me put that down.
Technical difficulties.
But I think Colorado's the right place. I feel what
Yeah.
I feel where you're coming from, Jay. I feel what you're saying. I think no matter where it is, I think Prime will have success wherever it goes. I
Yeah.
just wonder if people's expectations are really realistic of what it's going to take to get a Power 5 school,
Mm-hmm.
well, a school that's in a Power 5 conference
Yeah.
up and running and setting the course to stay, to get them relevant. Basically, to me, above 500, make a bowl game, that's success. And then if you can sneak into the top 25, it's super success for a Colorado program.
I believe he will be in the top 25. First of all, he's in the Pac-12. So if he can get past Oregon, and if he can get past USC and whoever else that
Utah,
may
that's
come
probably
up,
the only other team that's
Utah,
good
yeah,
in that. I mean,
I'll
you know
give
what
you
I'm
that.
saying? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's
that's
the
fair.
upper echelon of the
That's fair.
USC, Oregon, Utah.
Yeah. And I think he can win one of those games. I think he can win one of those games. And it's probably going to be between Oregon or USC.
Well, yeah,
Now,
the C
USC,
because they got a North and a South division. They don't play everyone.
well, like I said, there's going to be one of those games that they play. He can beat UCLA. I think he could beat UCLA this year. Arizona State. Yeah, I think he's fine there. So,
Let me see their schedule
you
this
know,
year.
we talk about expectations. To me, the expectations are, hey, Dion, put us on TV, make us relevant. Let's get some top 5 recruits. Those recruits
Ooh,
that
they play your Horned Frogs this year, Jay.
that's a loss.
For TCU.
No, not for TCU.
So they play.
Wallace, you don't think they'll make the top 25 this year? They'll be close. I think they will, because look at who was at 25 from last year. See, it's that part. Look at who was at 25 last year, and then you tell, come on,
who was at 25 last year?
Aisha, I love you, I do. Yeah, they're gonna beat USC. They're gonna beat USC.
Are you basing that solely off Tulane beating USC in the Cotton Bowl?
Oh, I didn't want to bring it up, but since you did.
Hey, but let's look at their schedule real quick, man.
Yeah.
They have TCU they open up with. Then they have Colorado State, which is their in-state rivalry game.
Yeah.
And then the third game of the season, USC. I don't know. I may have to side with Aisha Canada on this one. That third game being early,
Yeah.
SC might be a tough test for them.
I give you that.
Then they have Stanford, Oregon State, which is getting better, Washington State, Nebraska, Oregon, Arizona State, UCLA, Arizona, Utah. This Prime might have more losses, this year than he wants and than what he's accustomed to. Let me see this spring game that they're going to televise, and then I'll feel better making predictions on what I think they're going to do this season. I need to see what the son's going to look like at quarterback, which I think he was a D1 prospect before following dad to Jackson State. So I don't think there will be a drop off in quarterback play. And realistically, it can't get worse than what they had last couple of years.
Exactly.
No slight to anybody that was there. I knew some people there, but hey,
it is what it is, and
hey,
don't oh damn it.
Hey, life is real though.
Don't oh damn Aisha. That's the real. Okay, it's gonna be a tough road to go down, but
the eye and
I like
the eye don't lie.
I like Prime. I like him. I like him as a coach. I think he's a good coach. I think what he does, past the hype, he is there. They could win 6 games and make a bowl game in his first year.
Wallace, I
Absolutely.
see that part right there. I'm thinking they will be bowl eligible,
Yes.
and that's better than the one game they won last year. And I think they
Yes.
tore a goalpost down for going 1-11.
No, I'm definitely for that. I'm definitely for that. So
Okay.
yeah, I can get with that. Hey, let's hit that fourth down. Jalen Carter falling in mock drafts. Will the highly talented Carter fall out of the top 10? Listen, with names that are coming up, it's very possible. It's very possible.
Jay, it's crazy because your boy, University of Texas running back Bijan Robinson, is moving up boards.
That's what I'm saying.
And a lot of people always say, well, you're not going to gamble on taking the running back that high. But I mean, man, I love and I hate mock drafts at the same time.
Yes.
Because you can't put a whole lot of, speaking of mock drafts, y'all please make sure y'all tune in to
Tomorrow.
Big Game Entertainment, Chop Shop Mock Draft Edition. Me, the Buff Nerd J-Stogs, the musicologist A. Reed, and from Two Birds, One Show, Ricky T is going to be in the house.
Yes.
Dropping his picks, and he probably gonna drop some F-bombs too. It's gonna be a blast. You know what I'm saying?
Stars, effing stars. I'm telling you, though, Philly Eagles, boy. I'm telling you, bud. I'm telling you, baby. I love you, but come on, Stocks. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. I'm here for all of it.
But yeah, the thing is, there's two ways to look at this, Jay, when it comes to drafts. And when they start talking about you a lot, something's not gonna happen. If they don't talk about you at all, you move up normally.
Yeah.
I think some of it's smoke and mirrors. Some people are trying to act like and deflect, like, oh man, he's in trouble, he's gonna fall. Someone's gonna try to, sneak up and get him. I still don't see Jalen Carter falling out of the top 10.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of, like I said, we kind of, You feel like they're doing one thing and then they do something, the teams do something else, especially like with Carolina moving up to get that top pick.
Yeah. They didn't move the number one and get him, though, I don't think. Not Jalen Carter.
No.
Okay, but I see what you're saying. But like I last night I was on the aftermath on Bucks Report, and I told them I got drafted by the Buccaneers, and that was the one team that barely called me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole process, or flying out and doing visits and physicals and all this and that. I never made it to Tampa. So, I knew a couple scouts in Tampa liked me a lot. They told my agent that, they think I would fit that program well. But, I thought I was going to Jacksonville, Baltimore, or Indianapolis. Those are the teams that talk to me the most about, hey, I'm trying to draft you. We're going to get you. And I didn't go to none of the mud levels. I mean, I ended up in Indianapolis as a free agent still, you know what I'm saying, when it was all said and done. And Polian was high on me in college too. But I still think Jalen Carter is going to go in the top 10. And if he does fall out of the top 10, Jay, it can only make me say one thing.
What can make you say?
Oh, hell no. 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 Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
That's right. Part of the show, the podcast, where things that we look at throughout the week and make you say, "Oh hell no." I see what you go ahead with yours. I know what I'm gonna talk about.
Well, first of all, my first oh hell no of the night is your goddamn camera going in and out doing this damn podcast.
It's not my camera. It's the webs. I'm getting it together, man.
All right. Anyway, there's so much, and my favorite word to use, it seems like, on this show is fuckery going on in the NBA playoffs, to where it's like I have a buffet of choices for my oh hell nah.
Yes.
It was going to be John Morant trying to dunk over Anthony Davis and getting hurt, but I had to change that to Draymond stump a mud hole in your chest green, stepping on Sabonis last night. If that's not the biggest oh hell nah, and then people's like, he didn't do it on purpose, he did grab his leg. He looked like he was putting a cigarette out on that boy's chest last night. When I saw the replay, he looked like, you know how them old men had them old dresses, them gaiters on and put that toe down and twisted that ankle about 3 times. Draymond put out a Newport on Sabonis' chest last night. So Draymond Green, to go back to your it's CJ Jay, I used to go to bat for Draymond when you talked about the kick him in the pee-pee, dude. And I was like, nah, he didn't kick nobody in the pee-pee. Then he goes and steps on somebody's shoulder last night.
Yeah.
Damn. Draymond Green gets my oh hell nah this week, man.
So keeping in the same vein, for me, it's actually Sabonis. And this is why I say that. Number one, why are you grabbing his ankle? That's number one. But number two, all the acting you did, here's the deal. They took x-rays and pictures. How about there wasn't even a shoe print on this man? Not even a shoe print. So he must have not stomped on him that hard. So
Did you see the video, Jay?
I saw the video. Highlights. I've seen the video in slow-mo, all the angles. Yes, he stepped on him.
Do you remember that little magic box challenge that they used to do on the sideline? Like when you put your foot up and step it up and go over the Draymond used that boy's shoulder as a magic box. He stepped on it. I don't know why he didn't get no. Maybe Draymond just wiped his shoes off beforehand so he didn't get no footprint on his jersey. But he damn sure stepped on it. Now Sabonis sold it. He did a damn good job of selling.
Oh yeah,
you know he did a damn good job of selling it. You know, it's like he went to Robert Townsend's black acting school on that one.
Wallace, nah, he.
All right, Wallace says, if you look at it again, Green did do that on purpose because he could have stepped to the side. Wallace, you're right. He could have stepped to the side, and he didn't, man. And Buff Nerd knows that. Buff Nerd knows that Draymond did what Draymond does.
Yeah, he did it on purpose. He is a dirty player. I don't care what you say. He's a dirty player. Okay. He is this generation's Dennis Rodman.
Oh,
that is what he is.
Damn. Dennis Rodman?
This generation's Dennis Rodman.
But Dennis Rodman was just annoying. He wasn't really dirty. Am I wrong?
Dennis Rodman was dirty. I mean, he did things. I mean, look, if you kicking a reporter, if you kicking a cameraman in the ding ding, you dirty. I don't care.
Now that cameraman, he got kicked in the groin, not in the ding ding, and he did a whole lot of faking and rolling on the ground because he knew he wanted that goddamn payday from Dennis Rodman, Jay. All right.
You kicked me in my groin area, which is next to my ding ding. That's close enough. That's close enough.
All right. Hey, man.
That's close enough. Let's go. Let's keep it on the court. You gonna do it? Do it.
What's sorry. What's the problem here, man?
What? Did you do it? All right, let's go.
It played. I can't help it that you glitching on your side of town.
NBA to implement in-season tournament 23-24 season. You with this?
Oh, shoot.
It's rough around here. I asked the question. Did you hear the question?
Am I with you? What did you... the hell is going on?
The NBA is trying to implement a in-season tournament in 23-24 season.
Right.
Are you with that or not?
Oh, am I with that?
Yes.
What is the league hoping to gain out of this? Because this is my thing, Jay. And when I had a great conversation with the great basketball guru of my household, these fools already don't like to play back-to-backs as it is now.
True.
Are we going to get maximum effort out of them in the play-in tournament? Now, the incentive for being paid for winning is there. And this is my thing. If you don't play in more than 80% of the games in this in-season tournament, you should have to forfeit your earnings.
Ooh,
Let's make it interesting.
that's a
You know what I'm saying?
CBA.
Like, because
CBA.
if you win, the winning team, each player on that winning team gets a $500,000.
I'd say it should be an NBA clause for that during the season. And you have to prove, and they should have league doctors that say, because they're, oh, my leg, or I have soreness. Okay, come up to New York, come up to the league office. We'll check it out on your dime or on the team's dime.
Oh,
and then hey, you got to play 80% to get all of your money. Otherwise, we will dock you for as a percentage.
I like that.
We'll prorate. We'll prorate what you make.
Okay. Hey,
You know what I'm
everybody, if
saying?
you make sure y'all hit that thumb. So, Jay, so they're saying on CBS.com, this is a new idea that they've done this over in Europe before, and even the WNBA has
does
done. Yeah, that they call. I didn't know this. I thought I watched a lot of W. I guess I don't. Forget.
You don't.
They call it the Commissioner's Cup. Yeah,
Commissioner's Cup. Yeah.
And they've
See, I
done
watch
it.
it. I watch sports.
They've done it the past 2 seasons.
I watch sports.
You just read the same article I'm reading.
No. I've known that. Like I just told. Like, okay, we talk about the WNBA and
we talk about the WNBA and NBA. That's what J-Stogs was saying. But when it comes down to it, the championship game will be on a neutral site. The players of the winning team will receive $500,000 apiece.
About to throw this thing away.
Hey man, you need to upgrade or
back
something,
away.
man. Go get a mesh. Go do something to upgrade your signal.
I have that.
Then what is going on, man? I don't know.
I'm about to just hit everybody in their Achilles.
Because now I'm trying to guess what you were saying to finish your point. And that didn't. That
well,
didn't
the point was that the point was that in the WNBA we talked about the rookies, right, and being drafted. And that in the WNBA we talked about, in the NBA you have to have 1 year of college or professional, before you can get into the NBA. But in the WNBA you have to be 22 years old,
right,
in order to be drafted. So your career starts way later, at least 3 years. So, there's just a lot of things there that's just a whole nother subject. But yeah, they try to do it with the WNBA to spark interest. I think a lot of this has to do with what the Mavericks decided to do. And they're trying to curb this type of acts as far as, sitting players and tanking for picks.
So Jay, how does playing an in-season tournament change that? And how we gonna make sure that the players take it serious enough to compete in it? Because this is my thing. They will sit their ass down at the drop of a dime in the NBA, and it pisses me off. You get paid way too much money. We've talked about it on many shows.
Yeah.
Load management and everything else that these guys decide to do, and then they don't play. So what's going to change about this in-season tournament to make it, go off and be successful?
Man, I mean, they already have guaranteed contracts. So
right. So what's my motivation if I know I'm getting paid regardless?
What do you get a ring for commissioners? Whatever tournament cup this is going to be, Governor's Cup. I don't know, man. It just seems like a glorified all-star kind of deal where you're interrupting the season. Do you still play 82 games?
No,
they
said it's going down to 80, and the teams who end up playing in the championship will end up playing 83 games total. So they're going to cut the regular season down just to 80 and doing something else the way they're going to modify the play schedule where it'll end up being an 80 game season counting the in-season tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay.
I mean, so the in-season will have more people sitting, and then they gear up for the playoff, and then they sit for regular season to get into the regular playoff. It's too complicated.
I feel you, Wallace. They getting I don't know. You put Wallace comment up if you want. They making something out of nothing. Well, I'm scared every time we pull a comment up, you disappear. See, there it is. So Wallace says they're just getting more teams in a playoff scenario to make the playoffs. Yeah. I did what?
You're hacking my system.
I ain't do none of your system. That's your kids over there. Warren out there and figured out how to do some Spygate on your ass and got you going in and out tonight. Damn, are we going to go straight to the top 5 and one got to go so your ass don't disappear again?
Man, let's go to the next thing.
Hey man, yeah, real quick. Which playoff favorite should panic more after game 1 loss? The Bucks, the Suns, the Cavs, or the Grizzlies?
That's a good question because with Giannis out, I would say the Bucks.
Now, has it come out how long he's going to be out yet?
No, they're going to try and play him, but the way he landed and the way he walked up that corridor there, that tunnel.
Yeah.
The Grizz. I could see that, but here's the thing with the Lakers, though. Eventually, somebody's gonna get hurt.
So you say. They've been solid, dude. They've been playing. Now your comments probably about to heat up because I know one Laker fan is on this damn thing right now.
Good, I don't care.
But my whole thing is, Anthony Davis, John Morant trying to dunk over Anthony Davis. You 6 foot trying to dunk over somebody almost 7 foot from damn near the free throw line. What the hell was John Morant thinking to re-injure the hand?
He's young. He's got that young juice.
The Lakers are gonna have to keep knocking down shots like they did to beat that team. As defensive as they are, they did a really good job of playing defense, but the Lakers hit shots able to knock things down. And they're not scared of Memphis. Like the Grizzlies don't scare the Lakers.
And they shouldn't. The Grizzlies shouldn't scare the Lakers.
And Wallace says the Grizzlies should be more scared without Ja than anyone else.
Okay. I mean, I can see that, but like I said, with the Bucks, you said the most should show panic more. To me, it's the Bucks because they're number 1 seed.
But what about the Suns to the Clippers? I mean, I know it's a 4-5 matchup. It's not like an 8 and a 1 or a 7 and a 2.
Yeah.
But everyone said that this is all or nothing for Phoenix with the moves they made. Like Chris Paul's not gonna get another chance again.
No.
What's gonna happen?
Get another chance. I think get another chance with Chris Paul, but yeah, what's crazy is in that last like 10 minutes or so, KD only shot once.
Oh, yeah.
He only had one shot. Like, it was also Tyronn Lue. Lue had a great game plan, and Westbrook showed up.
He showed up for one play.
He showed up for more than one play.
Why the hell he trying to fight a fan after the game?
Because he is Westbrook.
They got to change like the way these players go through tunnels to get like how you end up in the club area with your shirt up, rolled up above your stomach, holding your junk to about watch your motherfucking mouth. Watch your mouth talking to me. Like it just
unbalanced.
It just didn't look right at all.
The Lakers gonna lose. I don't know why you know what? Whatever. If y'all get out of the first round, celebrate. Celebrate it. If y'all get out this round, celebrate it.
You sound like a bitter Mavericks fan right now.
Oh, no. No, the Mavs, no. Look, the Mavs are the Mavs because the Mavs are the Mavs. They were Maving. But nah, man. No, and I think that goes into the next part of, Giannis and Ja leaving game one with injuries. Can their teams win without them?
Nope.
No.
No. Both teams are
No.
if they're out a significant amount of time, both of those
Yeah.
teams are in trouble.
They
And
are
now,
very
Jay, let me ask you this, brother. Did the teams playing in the play-in game, are they in an advantage because they played, warmed up, got hot, opposed to the teams that had to sit back and wait on them coming in cold? Or is that just an excuse?
I think that's just an excuse. You,
All right,
you
so
I
we have
mean,
a rundown, okay? So you have to be patient. We get to shit in the order we write it down.
you tripping. How about that? Yes, Wallace, they did get fined. They got fined $750,000, and they lost their pick, which was given to OKC that they were trying to protect.
Damn. They lost their
Yeah.
pick.
Yes, they did.
Woo.
And you know what? Good. I'm glad they lost their pick.
That's what they get, punk ass.
That's what they get. Again, I'm a sports fan. I want my team to play hard to the end. Now, there are times when I say, you know what? I really wish we could tank so we could get a better player at this position. But you have a chance, and you never know what may happen in the playoffs. So, yeah. Where the Mavs at? Oh, yeah, not playing. No, they're not. They'll be on the couch with the Lakers here pretty soon. It's all good.
Hey, but Jay, what series has been that series for you so far?
It's actually been the Warriors and Kings, Aisha. Okay. Segue.
Same here.
No, it's been good.
I was mad. I fell asleep on it last night. I was trying, man, and I
They play late.
I put the CPAP on, and next thing you know, I was in the third realm of another dimension. I was like, I woke up feel like I was like in like that Han Solo sleep.
Listen, when that air hit that back part, that back part, ooh,
yeah, it's a whole nother world.
Man, when you let it get in you, boy.
Never would have made it. Yes, sir.
But no, yeah, the Kings and the Warriors, and I'm fearful for the Warriors. I said this, and I continue to say this until you can fully beat the champion, then I'll concede and say, okay, yeah. But the Kings look like they're more hungry. They seem like they're more together. Mike Brown is doing a hell of a job with that squad.
Great job by Mike Brown. Mike
God.
Brown is coaching his hiney off.
You know what I'm saying? De'Aaron Fox, Barnes, who used to be a Mav, right?
And a Warrior.
Doing his thing as the wily vet. I mean, it's a fun, hard game to watch. Now, again, Sabonis can eat a dick. But other than that,
geez. Hold on. Damn. Hold on, Jay. I got something for you. Hold on. What did Sabonis do to you? What happened?
It's not me. It's just the fact that, look, I understand what Draymond is, but don't do that. It's 2 nights in a row, and Draymond's right. They keep grabbing on people. If you can't play this dude, tell the coach, hey, I ain't got him. You got to put somebody else on him. You got to put somebody else on him.
I give you that. But hey Jay, what I noticed about this Sacramento Kings team, and the irony of it is, they remind me of that young Warriors team.
Oh yeah,
when Steph and Clay were kind of coming into their own to become the Splash Brothers, and making that noise out west. That's what De'Aaron Fox and these guys are doing right now.
Yes.
And Malik Monk, I mean, come on, really, Monk is balling. He's been a journeyman before. Now he's at home. They're playing well together. They gel. And the rookie they have out of Purdue, what's his name? Miller, not Miller. He can shoot the ball. They're balling right now. And I think the Warriors need to be scared.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. They definitely, I think they are scared, especially in the fact that they got to win on the road. And they have not been a good road team for the past couple of seasons, especially this season. So when you put that together, yeah,
And how
it's
are you the team like the Warriors and you can't play away from the house? How does that happen? How the hell does it? And you won a championship last year, and now this year you can't play on the road to save your life.
I don't know. You know what, Aisha? That's okay.
And
That's
I
all
feel
right.
like they needed to split these first two. With them
Oh yeah.
going down 0-2, they can go win at home, but to know that you got to go back to Sacramento and the beam the light thing that just got Sacramento in a rallying cry, man. I'm about to break out my Chris Webber jersey for this next game. Don't make that face.
Ooh. LeBron and Lakers, how far do they go?
If they win this round, they win this round. I think with the Lakers, it's a round by round basis. I can't say, oh, LeBron getting ready to make another run. I can't say that because, like you said, they do end up hurt. It's hard for them to play back to backs. I think they match up well against the Grizzlies, especially if Ja Morant is hurt for any amount of time. But I can't sit up here and say that the purple and gold is back and that the Lakers are about to make a run. I can't do that.
Nope, they are not, and that's what I say. So on that, I would say, yeah, the Lakers would have to go. If I had to pick one that would got to go, that's the one I would say that's got to go.
All righty then.
Segue. All right, this is the part of the podcast that everyone hates. Go. It's where Big Game comes up with like 4, 5, 3, I don't know, like people, things, stuff, and you got to choose one got to go, and it's horrible.
Hey, you can hate all you want. This week's one got to go. I don't know what it is. You and Reed have cemented wrestling in my head over the last month. Don't know what it is. Got me looking at AEW and WWE and all this stuff.
Good stuff.
But one got to go. We're going to take it back to some old school wrestlers.
Okay.
Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. One got to go.
Hulk Hogan.
What? You getting rid of the Hulkster?
Hulk Hogan.
I'm a real American. All the Hulk's got to go.
That's right, brother. Yeah.
You know, I mean, I respect that, but you know who I say got to go?
What?
The Rock.
The most electrifying athlete. Come on, man.
The people's
Crazy.
elbow.
Oh, and the leg drop. The leg drop. The leg, like, it's not atomic leg drop, super leg drop. It's not even the Hulkster leg drop. It's the leg drop. And this is how they would say it. This is how they say it. Uh-oh. It's the leg drop. He's dropped the leg drop. It's a leg drop. He takes his leg, he drops it across his chest. And now the guy's knocked out.
Anyway, they both some bullshit ass finishers. Can we agree to disagree? Can we at least agree on that?
The Rock had two. I can't remember the other one is. It was the
it was so good you can't remember it.
That's true. It was devastating.
Right.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah, you're not going to get rid of. You're not going to get Ric Flair.
There's no Rolex watch wearing. Hell no, nah.
Man. And you're definitely not going to get rid of Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, you know, who cares? And see that part. That part, Aisha.
It's because you don't watch wrestling, woman. Don't be questioning that part. Anyway.
Who coming out the West? Sacktown. I'm calling it now. I hated them in the regular season.
Whoa,
calling it now. Sacktown.
The Buff Nerve Sack out the West.
Total reverse. Sacktown.
All right.
I don't say it. They beat the Warriors. Sacktown. If they don't, it's the Warriors. I don't see it.
I think the winner of the Phoenix and Clippers series. Nope.
Clippers. Look. Nope. And I I like Man. I like Man, and you still have Kawhi being Kawhi. But it's just something about them that I've seen over the season.
Kawhi balled the other night.
He did, but it's gonna have to be him. Like I said, Man is nice. I like Man, real nice. And you got Westbrook out there, but
Westbrook ain't gonna change nothing in this whole in that series. I feel you. Well, Aisha, who you like coming out the West?
who you think she gonna say? She already
I
said,
mean,
"To the ship, fool."
well, we already know she might have been drinking some wine or margaritas.
She talk about the Lakers, man.
Lakers are not coming out the West. If the Lakers if the Lakers come out the West and make it to the finals, it's fixed.
The Rock? Oh wow.
I told you, The Rock.
Nah. Come on, man. The people's eyebrow, bro. Come on. You can take that thing, shine it up real nice, turn it to the side, and stick it up your candy eyes. Right. I mean, come on.
Now, I didn't say he didn't have some charisma about him, but out of those four,
That's what I'm saying.
I got to keep the Hulkster. And maybe it's because I'm biased because I met Hulk Hogan in the locker room one time.
You are biased, and that is why you can't say nothing bad about you, dude. Who doesn't like black people? But I'm just saying, he don't like black people.
I mean, I heard the recording and shit too because he didn't want his daughter dating a black dude. You know what I mean? White people don't like black people that I've met before in my life. It's okay.
You know what? And not be singled out as much black people. Like, don't you bring them home now?
Hey, babe, they're okay to talk to at school, but don't you?
Yeah, they
Don't
can't
bring
use a
them home.
comb. Don't bring them home.
Oh shit! It's they.
It's time. It's
All
time.
right. Hey, let's keep this thing moving. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, while J-Stogs is trying to get his buff nerd ass back online, we about to get into the top 5.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Top 5. Let's get it. Usually have an intro. Screw that. All right. Top 5 this week. Top 5 hype men. And God. Top 100.
He is so scared that his computer gonna go off. He just said the hell with the intro.
I'm so scared, bro. Dude,
Hey man, anybody that knows us knows we do a top 5 every week, a different topic, different subject. You know, some people do a top 100, some people do a top 25, some do a top 10. Right. We do a top 5. Top 5 reasons we can't have J-Stogs back on the goddamn show. Let's go. No, hey. Last week, I came in crunk and I said hype man. So J-Stogs and I decided to call out the top 5 hype men. Everybody got to have one in the music industry. I got to have one here on the podcast. So we came up with the top 5 hype men. And number 5.
Shut up, Aisha.
Number 5. For me. One that I don't think you're going to have, Jay. Flea. For the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Flea. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Take it away, take it away, take it away. Hey, man, Flea was out there with a diaper on, dancing, getting the crowd right, crowd surfing. He's the ultimate hype man for when it comes to rock music. All right?
All right.
Number 4, Vinny for Naughty by Nature. If you think about it, Vinny didn't have a lot of verses. Tretch let him rap every once in a while.
Yeah.
But Vinny was hit me from a hit that bit tap. Vinny would get you going and rocking. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So Vinny from Naughty by Nature.
Pretty good.
Spliff Star for Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Spliff Star was like, you never really heard of Spliff Star when Busta Rhymes was leaders in the new school and everything. But then, you know, when he broke off and did his own thing, this little bald head dude was right there. Give me some more. Give me some more. I mean, just crunk. You know what I'm saying? Spliff Star kept it rolling all the time. One that a lot of people is not going to credit as a hype man, but he is in my eyes. Little C's from Notorious Big. Yeah, Biggie hooked him up with Junior Mafia and put him in a position to record some songs. But C's was Biggie's hype man. And he really got his notoriety from bringing Biggie out on stage and getting the crowd going with the Notorious Big. And then I think everyone's favorite crackhead, Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy. Flavor Flav got to be the #1 hype man in America, dog.
All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. Look, let's just go down the list real quick here. Flavor Flav is also on my list for those reasons. Everyone knows him. He's the ultimate hype man. I also have Lil Jon. Lil Jon is on my list. He hyped up everybody he was on with, especially Usher. Ultimate. I got one for you. Steve Harvey. Now you may say, Jay, how you gonna put him on there?
Kings of Comedy to pull a hype man?
Check it. On the Apollo. Yeah. He was hype. What the Yeah. That right there. Steve Harvey. He was hyping them people up for the amateur hour, for the amateur at the Apollo.
Okay.
That was dope.
Okay.
You know?
You pulled one out of left field on me on that one. All right.
Hey, he's your flea. Okay. He's the flea right there.
I got you.
Michael Buffer. The ring announcer, Michael Buffer. Bro. He was so dope. He actually patented what he said before the match started. Like, I can't say it because I ain't finna pay. But yeah.
So if we said that right now, will we get fined?
No, I think we only got like 3 people watching. Yeah, we can say it, you know. Let's get ready to rumble, bro. He actually had a video game.
So there's not enough people watching for us to get in trouble.
Nah.
Oh shit. I'm dead. I am dead. I'm dead now for real. That's
Michael
you thought hey J-Stogs, I give it to you because you went above and beyond and out of the ordinary.
There you go. And finally, the ultimate hype man, Jerome from The Time. Yes.
Jerome didn't do shit. I thought about this after we talked about it last week. He ran around with a mirror and did one little dance.
But you know who he is. And Morris Day always had him
only because of my age. I bet if you went around and asked 100 people who Jerome is, tell me about Jerome, the greatest hype man ever. They wouldn't be able to tell you. They wouldn't know what the hell you're talking about. You would have to say Morris Day's name.
Maybe so. But for people in my circle, if I said Jerome, they're like, oh, yeah. She need to shut up. She need to leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Aisha.
Oh, shit.
Leave me alone.
Jerome, that dance was, yo. Think of what yeah. All right, man.
Jerome.
Great job. Jerome in the house.
Hey, look. Thank you for tuning in because I don't know much longer I got on this thing before it blows up. But thanks for showing up. Thanks for commenting. Thank you for sharing and liking eventually this podcast. Make sure that you do that. Make sure that you like, smash that bell, and share this podcast with people you know. Also, you can catch us on wherever you listen to your favorite podcast platform, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Amazon. We're all there. I'm J-Stogs Buff Nerd.
And I'm Big Game James. And until next time, thank y'all for tuning in to Big Game Sports Buzz. Peace.
Let's go.
Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. Call me Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game James. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes, like behind the O-line, soon as the QB say